Are you looking for that brand new home in Richmond, Texas, but haven't found it yet? We have an amazing home right here in the George. The George is Richmond, Texas's brand new master plan community by Johnson Development, and you're gonna love it. Right here, it is David Weekley. We're going to go in and take a look at this, but before we get there, I want to take you in so you can go and take a look at some of the different stuff that they're doing. So obviously, as you take a look, you can see how they went with a very much of a stone exterior right here, and then you got the different look here with the cement board on top. I really like how all of this kind of comes together. It is a little bit stone for me. It's a little too much for me, but they've got a lot of different elevations that you can choose from, different materials that you can put there, and so that can really work with your tastes. I also like how they did the metal roof right along this area here. Now, of course, that's going to be really great for insurance, more dependable as well, and it's going to be a great look. And again, you're getting the great quality that David Weekley is proud of with their home. So come on in, let's go ahead and follow and take a look at this. The other thing I really like, this right here. I don't know why, but this stands out to me. I just love how they did this as a backing. If you really wanted to be cool, you could probably throw in even a light behind it and look really awesome. So come on in, let's take a look at the rest of the house. All right, so right as we're about to go in, one of the things I really like about David Weekley, and I point this out in every video, is right here. They put their stamp of approval on every single house that they build. I think it's really great, especially just shows you how proud they are of the house. But let's come on in, take a look at this. Now this home, this is going to be a single story home. And so they had some really great points that I want to point out to you about some of this. The first thing that I notice here is going to be your 8-foot door. I love that because it really gives it more of that elegant look too. I love even the color they went with it. It's not your traditional wood. It is going to be more of it looks like almost like a dark gray stain on it. And of course with the black hardware, looks really great. Come on in, let's take a look through these couple bedrooms, because the most impressive part about this is the size. Okay, so we're coming in here. As soon as you walk into the room, you're gonna have 2 bedrooms to the left. Now, of course, this is the model house. So if you were to go with a different plan, your plan could be a little bit different here. But what I really like that they did in this model is these rooms are really big. Now that is, I will say, that has been some of the weaknesses we've seen in some of the other Weekley homes, where you have some of the smaller bedrooms. Not here. That's a great spot for you to have. Again, this is a full-size bed, and we got plenty of room out here. You can be really deep. And again, you got so much room here extra. So if you wanted to put a dresser, you have that. The other thing that I really is you still have the 8-foot doors inside, which is great. And again, you have the double closets right here. Really nice width in here, so you can put a lot of clothes in here. Great for storage as well. Now, one part about this David Weekley home, it's over 2,600 square feet. That's a big one-story, but they have so much variety in their plans. Let's go take a look right over here as well. We'll see the next bedroom. So you do have this bathroom, which is going to service these 2 rooms right over here. Again, as you come in here, you can take a look. You've got the tile, which is going to be floor to ceiling, and I love that look to it. The blue hue to it really makes it pop against the white background. So you have the blue background on that, which really makes it look really good. Then we got this, the dark gray countertop here with the matte black finish as well. And then also to the mirror here, you've got this around. Now, of course, just like in every single model home, you're gonna have a lot of upgrades in this. So this tile work most likely is gonna be an upgrade when you go from the floor to the ceiling. And then as we back out here, you're gonna see where this mirror, again, is most likely going to be an upgrade throughout. But great size. I love the ceiling height throughout the area. Let's go and take a look at this next bedroom, and we're going to see the same as I mentioned. And so this is the second bedroom that's going to be right here off the entranceway. Again, another great size bedroom. Even the height of the ceiling is going to be really makes this room feel a lot larger. And as you see, you have another full-size bed right here. It gives you plenty of space. You have space even here next to the nightstands on both sides. And you have this great area here. Now, some of the other parts that I really like about this, again, how deep this room is. You have the dresser right here, and you've got your closets right here. Again, nice and wide, 8-foot doors, which are going to be great. But there's plenty of space here. You literally could put another bed right here. That's how large this room is. So it's going to be a great spot for you to come in here, to really decor this up to the way you like it for your kids. This is a great spot. And even if you had somebody here staying here long term, this is a great area because of the amount of room they have. You could easily throw a seating chair in this area. Let's go out and take a look around the corner here. We're going to get into the other bedroom, of course, the kitchen, and the living room. So there's so many great things about this house. I know you're going to love it here. Come and follow me this way here, because now this is going to be your mudroom and laundry area here. All right, so now we're walking into the mudroom here. So a couple things I really like about this design, and I know you would too. This is going to be the entrance that you're coming in from your garage, right through this door. You're going to have your mudroom right here, and you've got your laundry room right here. Now, the best part about this is it's going to be hidden away from your guests. They're not going to see this, and that's going to be a huge plus. This is also a very cool setup here. I'm assuming this is going to be an upgrade. All this can be done at the design center. So there's so many great opportunities for you to come in, style the house like you want it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the house, because it's going to be just awesome. It keeps getting better, and one of my favorite parts is that kitchen. All right here we have the office. So this does have an office for you. So great space on this as well. Now this is opened, and you can take a look at that. And I love how they did the beam work here. You see the great windows. Those are nice and wide, so you're gonna get plenty of space here. They went with, like I said, this is open. These are usually some of the structural upgrades where you can add in French doors if you wanted. You could also make this a TV room if you didn't need the office. So many people work from home, but this gives you so many different options here. And again, it's just the space of this room, which is really impressive, because you usually are not going to be getting this much space. Of course, this is a great design that they did here as well. All of these things could be replicated if you were to go ahead and buy this. Go buy some of the different shelves, the floating shelves easily could be done as well. Let's go ahead and walk this way here too. Now, I did mention this is a 4-bedroom house, and so here is your 4th bedroom. Now walking in here, and this room does have its own bathroom. So we see that. So we do see that this is the 4th bathroom here. Again, you've got the floor to ceiling on the tile background in the shower. Again, beautiful work. I love the hexagon that they did there. And then you've got they went still with the gray countertop and just with an even darker stain on the cabinets. It looks really good. And then this is going to be your 4th bedroom here. We're going to go take a look at the master, because it's going to be back there here. But again, you see the height of the ceiling here. It looks really great. I love these pendants, actually. It's so unique that they come straight from the ceiling there. So really unique how they did that. Great space through here as well. This is going to be the smallest of the 4 bedrooms that we have, but great use of spaces. So let's talk a little bit about the George and what it's going to be doing here. The George is located here in Richmond, Texas. If you're familiar with it, it's going to be right off of Mennonite, which is FM 2977 and Ricefield Road. There is another way to get in, and the main entrance that we've been able to see is going to be off Benton Road. So that's just going to be coming in straight in off 59, exit the Williams Way exit, hang a left, and you drive straight into here. So it's going to be super convenient if you're coming in off of the 59 exit. Now, the George is 1,500 acres of land. So this is going to be about a 10-year build out. This is like day 45 for David Weekley, so they're brand new into this. So a lot's going to be happening out here, but I really love some of the designs. I know they're going to be a great seller in here. Now, part of those 1,500 acres, that was part of the George Foundation, part of the George Ranch. And I can tell you, even as far as just a few months ago, they had corn and cotton growing here on this land here. So they've done a great job getting this turned around. All right, so now we're in the kitchen, and this is a beautiful kitchen. We're gonna turn this around. I want you to see everything as it is, because they styled it beautifully. Colors match so great. I know you're gonna just love how this looks. All right, so this is the kitchen here in this David Weekley model. Again, beautifully done how they do it. You are not hurting for cabinets here. You get so many cabinets, which is, I can't tell you how important it is, because I know in my house I need another 4 or 5 cabinets just for all of our different items that we have. So you get that and more. You have the built-in stainless steel appliances here, Frigidaire. Of course, you can always upgrade those if you wanted to go to the next brand up, KitchenAid, or even a little bit higher. You could easily do that there. You're gonna have a beautiful cooktop. Again, all these are packages that are customizable, but you've got that Frigidaire cooktop in this. I love the backsplash that they did here again. So they went with more of like a sage color on this, which is really impressive as well. Then you had the white quartz throughout this house as well. So really beautiful how they went ahead and did that design selection, because then you come in with these darker cabinets here on top. And I think that really what I see, the contrast between the white and the dark brown here is really beautiful. Now, of course, as we talked about, these are all model homes here, so they're gonna have all the best upgrades here. You see that top shelf above all the cabinets here with the glass doors, beautifully done. Now, of course, if you want those are gonna be an upgrade there, but it's beautifully done. Like I said, you do have the hardware that's in here. And actually, I just saw this and I think it's really cool. I just love how the finish on this is actually got a wooden handle instead of just your normal handle on that. I don't know, just something that stood out to me. So now let's go and take a look and see how this room fits, because this kitchen does open up to the living room and dining area. There's tons of natural light that comes in here. Now it is a little dark. We just had a big rainstorm come through, but the way that this is done is absolutely beautiful through here. Now you see again, the amount of space between the living room and the dining room is really nice. You're not gonna be on top of each other. So you have enough space to go here. And if you don't have a serving area like this right here, you can even move that hill a little bit further over and you have plenty of space. Now, of course, these do have the sliding doors right through here. So that makes it super convenient just to walk right on out. And again, you've got the really great space for the backyard area. This is huge, and again, these are gonna be upgrades there. Now, I wish they did this when I bought my house, that they put in golf courses, putt-putt yards. They don't, but it's a really cool area to take a look at. Now, while we're outside, let me go ahead and show you, because this is gonna be really important to you. So the George is gonna be zoned to Lamar Consolidated Independent School District, LCISD. So right over this way, you have the high school, middle school, and junior high. Let's go see if we can go and zoom in all the way over there. So this is Randall High School, junior high, and Sternberg Middle School right located out in that area there. So you can see this is gonna have a direct drive out there to the area here. So let's go back out. Oops, sorry about that. We're backing back out. You can see that rainstorm I mentioned earlier. You probably saw some of the lightning. But this is gonna be zoned right there. There is plans to put an elementary in closer into 2977, which is gonna be out in this direction right here. You probably can't see it, but that is gonna be one of the main roads that comes in from the Brazos Town Center. And so now we're gonna go and take a look at the master, but before we do that, I want you to see one more shot here. And so this is just another shot of the kitchen, how it really opens up. I just love this view here, because again, you get so much natural light coming in. It's all one big open floor concept floor here, but it just has enough space so you feel private. You're not in everything. The living room is not in the dining room area. The dining room is not in the kitchen. You have enough space to live. So let's go out and take a look at the master, and we'll take a look at this. Now, this is David. I have no idea if that's his name, David. He's actually ceramic, but I just gave him that since it's David Weekley. But he's here at the model house. And so now here, one of my favorite features about this is gonna be the master bedroom and the height of the ceilings, because they've got a beam in here. And I love when they put the beams in. So as you can see, this is the king size bed. This is what I mentioned earlier. You've got the vaulted ceiling right here. You do have the beam that comes out, and it just adds a whole nother level of, I feel, elegance to this house. Gives it really just another look to it. You've got the great windows here as well. So I love how this opens up. You got the 3 windows here, looking out this way here. You've got the 3 large windows here as well. So really great use and bringing in natural light. And again, you've got the extra shiplap right here on the ceiling. Now, of course, David Weekley will not do that, but something you could easily do. You wanted to bring in a contractor, third-party person, they could easily get that taken care of for you. And now we're in the master bathroom. So really great use of this space here. We do have a little bit of a lighting issue, so they're still running off generators here, so things are still coming in and out, but we got enough light for you to see it. So we're starting here in the master closet because it's a lot easier to go ahead and see how this is set up here. Again, how this opens directly up into the master bathroom here. You're gonna have your double vanities. So it looks great here. You have so much space in between, so you can have plenty of room here. Even if you wanted, I'm sure they could do even like a stool area here for a makeup vanity, something right in this area here. Now, David Weekley usually does their super shower. I'm actually like that they didn't, because you see how big this tub is. Now, again, in the video, it's so much bigger in real life, but in the video doesn't show it. This has gotta be, I'm almost 6 feet and I could easily fit in there. But you also still have your standing shower. This is not your typical 3x3 on the shower. You got plenty of space to use it, so great use of space here. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this great tour of this David Weekley model home here in the George. Now let me tell you a little bit about some of these model homes. They start, about these homes plans, they start from 2,100 square feet going up to almost 3,500 square feet, and they start in the mid 400s. And of course, once you hit the design center, that's on you. You can get up to probably close to the 600s if you really wanted to just deck it out with almost every single one of these upgrades. But they've got plenty of space, plenty of plans for you as well. So if you're looking for a great 1-story, I know David Weekley has you covered. 2-story, and they look amazing as well. Now let's just again finish up a little bit about what's happening here in the George and how close this is located. As I mentioned earlier, it's located off of FM 2977, which is going to be just right out in that direction there. Is at the intersection of Mennonite, or FM 2977, and Ricefield Road. Now, if you're saying, where's the stuff? Where's my daily commute going to be? It's going to be most likely going to be going over to the school, which you can see right behind me, or it's also going to be probably at the Brazos Town Center. Now, Brazos Town Center is located in Rosenberg, but it's only going to be about maybe 7 or 8 minutes away, if that. So you got plenty of stores there. So you're going to have your typical H-E-B's, Kroger's, see here, Academy, a couple other places there, dining as well, Olive Garden, Texas Roadhouse, a lot of different places there. So that's where a lot of your shopping and day-to-day things are going to be. Home Depot's there as well. Now, if you say, I need to go to Sugar Land, great news for you. That is only going to be about 12 minutes away. So once you're able to jump on, I recommend going down Benton. You're going to go all the way down till you hit 59, and then you can just jump right on, and you're in Sugar Land in just minutes. So there's so many great parts about where this is located here. It's a plus for everybody coming in to take a look at it. Now, the George has homes starting as low as the 40 square foot, I'm sorry, not 40 square foot, the 40-foot frontage, all the way up to 60-foot frontage. So we've got a couple other videos there. Take a look at our channel. You'll have some of those out there as well. Hey everybody, there's so many great things happening out here in Richmond, Texas. And if you're not familiar with it, we're gonna be doing a pros and cons video about living in Richmond. So you'll wanna stay tuned for that. For any questions about the George, Richmond, Texas, Fort Bend County, or anything in the area, go ahead and hit the link in the bottom. We've got a Richmond relocation guide. It's going to have all the information that you need to know to make that decision for you and your family. And it'll let us know that you're wanting to have some of that information. We're going to make sure we send that out to you. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.